How you guys? Welcome to Audrey's reading area. I have another fun and exciting book for you as soon as you smash on that subscribe button. Yeah. Now, the fun and exciting book I'll be reading to you is a book by Jill Biden. Don't forget, God bless our troops. Don't forget, God bless our troops. It's illustrated by Raul Colon. Written by Jill Biden. Oh, yeah. It's a picture in the back. Don't forget, God bless our troops. Let's see what this fun and exciting book has for us today. It says some good illustrations like this. Is a letter from the author, which I'll read afterwards. Does Daddy really have to go? Daddy is a soldier. Natalie's mom answers in a quiet voice. Soldiers have to do hard things sometimes. She runs her hand through Natalie's hair. Her father takes Natalie in his arms. Home is wherever I'm with you, he sings softly. Natalie smiles. I like that song, Daddy. I like it, she whispers. Natalie sits on the floor of her room with stuffed animals around her. Her dolls are here. Her books are here. Even her dog Webby is here. But one thing isn't here. Daddy isn't here. Outside, the October sky is gray. Leaves are falling. Daddy's not here. Natalie thinks again as she watches a red leaf drift past the window and out of sight. Natalie calls it the day we eat turkey. Make a wish, says Nana, and pull, tug, snap. Natalie pulls the wishbone and wins. I wish that Daddy would... Shh, Nana says, putting a finger on her lips. Keep your wish secret and hope that someday it will come true. Be brave, Natalie. The wind is blowing outside the kitchen window. Natalie helps her mother bake holiday cookies. Yum, says her little brother, Hunter. They will send the cookies to Daddy. Will Daddy be coming home? Natalie suddenly asks. Natalie sees her mother turn away and wipe her eyes. She runs over and puts her arms around her mom. I love you, Mommy. I love you. Be brave, Natalie. So many people are kind to the family. Yesterday, the neighbors brought over a homemade pizza. Today, Dad's friend, Alex, is shoveling the sidewalk. Your dad is sure helping our country, Alex says. I want to help too. On the lawn, Natalie and Hunter are rolling big snowballs. They are making a snowman. Natalie puts an army cap on the snowman's head. Hunter claps his hands and cheers. Yeah, a snow soldier, Natalie shouts. Be brave, Natalie. Natalie stands in the church hallway looking at a page of the church bulletin. She touches the page. Here. Her father's name is here, along with the names of many other soldiers. People will pray for all of them. A girl behind her is also looking at the names. Natalie wonders, is her daddy or mommy far from home too? Is her mommy or daddy safe? Hi, Natalie says shyly. Hi, the girl answers. Right away, Natalie knows they will become friends. Be brave, Natalie. Natalie's baby tooth is hanging by a thread. Mom turns on the computer and gets Dad on video chat. Daddy, Daddy, Hunter waves. Daddy, Daddy. Natalie's tooth is ready to come out, says Mom. She's going to pull it. Natalie sees her dad waving and waves back. I'm afraid, Daddy. It may hurt. Dad smiles. Go, go, go. You're a big girl. Natalie's teacher. Wait, let me see what she did. Yeah, guess she pulled it out. Natalie's teacher holds up a picture. There are many soldiers in the picture, and one of them is Natalie's dad. The teacher points to him. The soldiers are far, far away, she says. They are fighting for our country. Natalie feels special, proud. On her way to recess, she looks at the picture again. She leans over and kisses her dad right on the nose. Be brave, Natalie. Natalie and Hunter are playing soldier with their daddy dolls. Hunter starts to cry. I want Daddy. Natalie holds her doll up in front of her face. She pretends the doll is a puppet. Don't cry, Hunter. Be a big, strong boy, she says in a daddy voice. That's not Daddy talking, says Hunter. Yes, it is. That's what Daddy would say. Hunter nods. He stops crying. He wipes his eyes. Be brave, Natalie. Ooh, I'm tired, Natalie yawns. Natalie and Hunter are staying overnight at Nana and Pop's house. Hunter is already asleep. Natalie snuggles next to her grandmother. We had a busy day, didn't we, Nana? Nana smiles. But it was a good day. You were such a helper, too. We sent hundreds of boxes overseas. You know, honey, your daddy isn't the only soldier in the army. There are many soldiers far away from home along with him. Now they'll know we care. Okay, let's say prayers before you fall asleep. Natalie closes her eyes and everything is quiet. Then she opens her eyes for a brief moment. And don't forget, Nana, she says in a sleepy voice, God bless our troops. Be brave, Natalie. Natalie stares down at the blue shimmering water. She hears the sounds of splashing kids. I can't, Mommy. Her mother stands in the pool waving. You can do it. Pretend you're swimming to Daddy. Natalie takes a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, jump! Natalie feels the water over her head. She sputters as she comes up laughing. I did it, Mommy. I did it. I did it. Be brave, Natalie. Natalie and Hunter wear their army t-shirts all summer. Their mom chuckles. Natalie, that shirt is so dirty it can stand up by itself. Let me wash it. But Mommy, soldiers get dirty when they wear their uniforms. Why can't I? Webby seems to agree. Woof, woof, Webby barks. Woof, woof. Natalie's making a picture. Carefully, she draws long red stripes, leaving white spaces after each one. Next, she picks up a crayon and colors in a blue square on the corner. Then she dots the blue square with white stars. It has to be the best picture ever. It's for someone very special. Be brave, Natalie. Natalie is so excited. She bounces here. She bounces there. She sees soldiers everywhere hugging their families. Suddenly, she sees someone hurrying toward them. Mommy, Hunter, Nana, everyone. There's Daddy! Natalie races to her father and hugs him around the legs. Oh. He lifts her up, up, up to his shoulders. Daddy, my brave daddy, her dad laughs. No, 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 it's you, my little Natalie. You are brave. Brave girl. The end. Aww. So, since it's the end, I'm going to read you a letter from the author. Dear reader, it is my wish that this book will make all Americans, especially children, aware of the experiences of children who have a mom or dad deployed in our armed forces. This story is based on my family, but it represents the experiences of thousands of military families all across the country. Only 1% of Americans are serving in the military, but their families serve too. All Americans need to be aware of the sacrifices military families are making for the safety of all of us. My experience through my son's deployment made me realize how important it is for all Americans to get a glimpse inside the life of a military family and to understand what it means when a family member is deployed. I hope Natalie's story gives readers some insight and encourages them to commit a simple act of kindness toward a military family. God bless our troops. Signed, Jill Biden. At the deployment ceremony for my son, the general's wife quietly slipped a prayer into my hand. I hope it will offer comfort and hope for others as it did for me. I pray to give each soldier the courage and the strength to do the duty that is required of them. May they always remember our appreciation for the sacrifice they and their families are making for us. We are thankful for the men and women who are willing to risk their lives to protect our freedom. Please go with each one of them and protect them wherever they go. And in the back, there is an author's note, and there's a little about our military. I'm going to read about our military. It says, America's military service members represent only 1% of American population, but they carry the responsibility of protecting our entire nation. More than 2.2 million service members proudly serve in America's all-volunteer force in the active, National Guard, and Reserve components. And as this book demonstrates, when our troops are called to serve, so too are their families. Military families make incredible sacrifices, missing birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, and so many holidays and the daily moments we spend with the people we have. There are 1.9 million children from newborn to 18 years old. Newborn to 18 years old. Who are the sons of daughters of our military, 1.3 million of whom are school-aged. And every day these extraordinary young people shoulder responsibilities and worries that make them wise beyond our years. These brave boys and girls watch their parents go to work wearing our nation's uniform. They may have or had or will have one or even both parents deployed overseas and standing in harm's way. They may have to care for a parent who is wounded or, in the most painful situations, be called to keep alive the memory of a fallen hero whom they called mom or dad. In their steadfast support of those in harm's way, coupled with their dedication to America, military families show us what words like service, strength, and sacrifice really mean. Now, as for the author's note, our military families are strong, proud, and resilient, which means they bounce back quickly. But their service comes along with challenges and sacrifices. Many military families have to move several times during their years of service. That means that children frequently change schools and are separated from friends and activities. Spouses transition to new communities and jobs. And a mom or dad may take on the responsibility of two parents while the other is away. All these families feel a strong sense of pride and patriotism, but there is always an underlying sense of worry until their loved ones return home safely. Through my experience of having my son deployed to Iraq for a year, I saw the impact of that deployment on my own two grandchildren, Natalie and Hunter. Our community embraced us with love and support. The thoughtful acts of kindness meant so much to all of us. For example, our church listed my son Bo's name in the bulletin every Sunday. I can't tell you how much it meant when people told me that they were praying for my son. When I least expected it, complete strangers would come up to me to thank me for my son's service. Friends sent cards and notes, all of which were uplifting and thoughtful. The holidays were especially hard. Our family would try hard to act as though everything was normal. Bo's absence during Christmas, Thanksgiving, and birthdays was always heartbreaking, especially for his children. First Lady Michelle Obama and I formed Joining Forces, an effort to make all Americans aware of what these families endure and to encourage them to support our troops and families as they support us. As Second Lady and a military mom, I have traveled the United States. Well, she's the First Lady now. Traveled the United States and around the world meeting thousands of military families. I have visited hundreds of wounded warriors at hospitals, burn centers, and rehabilitation facilities. These men and women have shown amazing courage and inspiring optimism. I am in awe of the resilience and strength of these military families. For many of them, their injuries have changed their lives forever, altering dreams and careers. Yet not one complains. They are ordinary Americans who have done extraordinary things. Nice. Now, how can you help? It says only 37% of our military families live on military installations or bases. The majority live in more than 4,000 communities nationwide. Members of our National Guard and Reserve and their families can face particular challenges because they may live outside military communities where neighbors or colleagues do not know that they are serving. Members of our National Guard and Reserve and our families are our friends and neighbors, our teachers and small business owners. They drop everything and report to duty when called. All Americans can find ways to recognize and support the military and military families in their own communities. Your actions can be as simple as reaching out to the new military family in your neighborhood or connecting with one of the many organizations dedicated to supporting our service members and their families. There is a role for each and every one of us in supporting military families and particularly military children. If you live near a military base, contact the base's Family Resource Center for ways to get involved. Every state has a National Guard unit, and you can reach out to the Family Readiness Group in your state to find out how you can get involved. Many business places, churches, synagogues, other religious institutions, and other groups organize outreach and volunteer opportunities. Wow. So go ahead and reach out so that you can help. So once again, I say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for listening to me read these fun and exciting books and educational books like Jill Biden's book. Don't forget, God Bless Our Troops. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button for me. Yes. All right. And I will see you soon.